Hey everyone, it is Monday, February 17th, and today will be another short video, mainly because the market's closed, so not a whole lot of action. London's been kind of tame, lame. There are some movements that happened today, and I caught some trades, and I'll go over them. I just actually took one trade, but I also wanted to take a quick moment to address a little bit of feedback on my videos, especially from one guy or girl, I'm not sure, so I apologize. But Renko was saying that it felt a little bit like I was gambling, and it may seem like that, but I wanted to address the fact that I'm very convinced that the Euro USD is at the bottom, and while I still have 4 trades on Euro USD, I should have been more careful. But what I want to do with these videos is show you a day in a trader's life. And while we have a lot of rules to help us stay in the market and continue trading each day, we do break them even if we trade for a living. Everyone that trades know that they've committed that sin of not following your trading rules, and it happens. Sometimes you're convinced, sometimes you just think you're right, and so on. I'm still convinced that I'm right. I do believe that the smart money has driven the Euro USD as low as they can, and they've been trying to do that for a little while. It's in consolidation right now. It's also at a low for the last 30 some months or so. So I mean, the numbers going back to 2018, 2017. Think about that for a moment. That's a couple of years we haven't seen this low, and the economic condition in Europe is actually not that bad. So it's a move that I believe has been created by smart money there, because there's no economic conditions that stipulating the Euro USD being so low. Obviously the dollar is very strong, but we also have to be a little bit careful about the dollar, how strong it gets, and the issues that it can create, which I addressed last Friday. But anyway, without further delay and further ado, I just wanted to recognize Renko. It may seem like I'm gambling, and you're absolutely right. I should have been more careful with my trades and my stop losses, but I'm still trading. I still have plenty of margin. I feel like I'm in control. Yes, by not setting the stop losses, of course, my losses could be bigger, but I believe I can breed and allow it to breed. So I'm okay with it. But anyone that's watching these videos, I'm showing you the good and the bad. And here are some moments that you should learn from me driving ahead of you, driving into the pitfalls of not following my own rules. This should help you reinforce the reason why you should stick to your rules, and almost like create a sheet that you check off each time before you take a trade. Did I do that? Did I do that? Did I do that? And only then should you go into a trade. I've gone into trades that now are running high DD, but I'm okay. I still have margin left, but I don't recommend doing that. It's not a good trading style. But this is my fallacy. Anyway, without further ado, here we go. Intro, subscription, all that stuff. I'll see you in the trading room. Okay, so we're back. So let's take a look where we're at. I have these trades here. They all now have stop losses apart from pound New Zealand dollar, which I will not put a stop loss on. It has have fallen a little bit today, and I've been scalping it a little bit. Actually, I haven't been scalping that. I've been scalping the pound Swiss franc, and I took a trade earlier today on pound Swiss franc. I made a buck 29, so not a whole lot, but again, the market's slow. There's no session here in US today because it's President's Day, so the banks and all that stuff is closed. So very slow market. I now have one trade on pound yen, and I'm not looking for a whole lot, just a little uptick here. The only reason why I took this trade is because I got a new high here, and I had this bar here that shows strength on the upwards because of this. We had a push up and then close to opening, but it was a lot of volume, and if it would have been a bearish move, then we would have seen a bearish candle. We didn't, so therefore I believe that it was a bullish move. Came up to support or resistance, and it's now sitting here trying to just work its way through it. And honestly, I probably won't let it run up here. It's just 20 pips exactly. It's so slow that I'll probably just close it out. My stop loss is down here, so not a huge stop loss. $2.60 is my risk, and I have a 20 pip TP. But this one comes up above here. Most likely I'll just close it out here. It won't be a lot, 6 pips, but it's just putting me to sleep and got other things I got to do today. So anyway, that's that. Euro USD, I put stop losses on it, and I should have stop losses, so Ranko is not wrong. Yes, the losses will be bigger because they're far away. I still believe that we'll get the market back tomorrow and we'll get an uptick. We have a kind of a buying climax here, so I believe that we're going to push up here. The next one that's been talked about today in the news is 0957. That's the next stop, and that's up in here. So I'll put one here. That's the first level that that's believed to hit. So obviously we hit that, this one, and this trade. The two bottom trades will be closed out, and then these two, the stop losses will obviously be moved up and tightened up. But we have two buying climaxes here and here, and I'm waiting for this to pop tomorrow. So that's what I'm waiting for there. Pound New Zealand dollar. What I did here was setting up a trade, but then I stepped away and I missed the trade setup. It was a down move, and so I was just looking for the up move and then a pullback. Well, a pullback and then a break of this pullback, which I had here, and I pointed an arrow that this candle was going to go down, and I could have taken that. It was 53 pips, but like I said, I stepped away, so I missed out on that. But that fixed. Took 53 pips away from this trade, so still sitting at 143 DD, and that's substantial. But I'm just going to let it breathe. I have $521 or 521% in margin level, so I still got plenty of juice to breathe. And when this pound yen goes out, either in profit or loss, additional margin will come back in here. I can tell you how much it cost me to take that trade. I bought, and you should all know this now, 002, that's $2,000 worth of pound yen. So you take, I have 2,000 times the price here, divided by 1,000. It's 0.143, 0.143012. Divided by my leverage, which is 400. So it took $7 from my free margin. Took $7.15. That will either get back to me, or I'll get it back minus my loss or plus my profit. So that's what it cost for me to take that trade, $7.15. So anyway, went through this last week, so if you haven't looked at it, go back and look through that, how you figure out what's going to come out of your free margin, and what each trade costs you, so depending on what position you want to take. Anyway, that's it for today. It's a 10-minute video. I'm going to cut it a little bit, edit it a little bit. Not a whole lot of other things going on. So I hope you had a good trading day. It was slow for me. I hope it was better for you. And I'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm aiming to do a live show, by the way. So anyway, have a great day. Hit the subscribe, smash the like button, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you.